This is a quick step-by-step example of how to use a SysML to AADL bridge tool. The user guide provides more details, including installation instructions. We'll start in Magic Draw with the provided example model SysML AADL Get Started. As you can see, it contains an embedded computer architecture block definition diagram with several predefined components. Each component here has already been stereotyped from the AADL profile. Therefore, we're ready to generate AADL. To do so, we can right-click any element in the containment tree and select the Generate AADL option. This pops up a new window to provide details about the generated code. We'll start by selecting the output location. In this case, we'll select an empty folder I created earlier called Get Started. Next, we'll select the SysML packages we wish to generate. This tree pop-up shows I have some used packages and a not computer architecture package. We don't need those for this analysis. So I will select the embedded computer architecture package, which has been stereotyped as an AADL package. I could also select multiple packages by using the multiple selection option. In this case, we just have the one package, so now we'll return to the main dialog. We won't need any stubs generated, neither are we using a property mapping file. So now we'll just go ahead and generate the AADL. The results are displayed in the notification window. Here we see the AADL was generated successfully, but full legality checks should be done in AADL. For this, we turn to OSATE. Because the bridge generates both the AADL components and a project file for them, we can simply import projects into OSATE. I use file/import for this. Then I select the existing project into workspace option. We now specify the location of the outputted code and finish. We can now look at the generated code. To run analysis on our generated code, we'll first need to instantiate the system. Once that is done, we can select the instance and run our analysis. There are many external tools or analyses available. Here, we'll simply run the basic model statistics collector to make sure everything was generated as expected. And yes, we generated 4 components, 3 systems, and 1 abstract. For argument's sake, let's say we discovered an error after our analysis and wish to change the SysML model to correct it. So we return to Magic Draw, which is still running in the background, and make our change. I'm just going to change the stereotype on the cockpit to be an AADL system instead of the abstract it was originally. I then save the model and regenerate. You note that my previous settings were preserved in the dialog. So all I need to do is tap the Generate AADL button and return to OSATE. In OSATE, I need to refresh to make sure that the code is up to date, and now we'll check that Cockpit is indeed a system instead of an abstract. We can now reinstantiate and rerun the model statistics analysis. Which sure enough gives us 4 systems instead of 3. And that's it. By following this simple example, you will be able to use AADL analysis tools on your existing SysML models.